What's up, you guys? This is Occult Cat TV. I'm O'Shea. Let's get down to business. So I wanted to talk about so I'm right, I am an occultist, I'm a manifestation coach, manifestation coach, conscious coach. I teach magic, the occult, metaphysics, and how to become your greatest version through occult, magic, sorcery, shamanism. So today I want to talk about big picture, um, goal setting and routines so that you can better your life and become your greatest version, as well as master your physical life and mastering your spirituality to master the physical, just like in a sense the masters do. So learning manifestation. Let's get into it. So we have the overall big picture of what we desire. And I'm going to help you guys remove a lot of illusions right now. So listen up. Something that you can do to create your reality at a faster rate is strip away all the illusions. So you existed before this life. You were a soul. You were a spirit. You could say your daemon. You were your greatest version already. And that as you were your greatest version, you chose to descend into this game, into this matrix, into this dream, this Maya, this illusion. And as I talk, sorry, as illusory as it is, I talk about it being an illusion a lot. This is because I know it as an illusion, but at the same time, I do not let it change. I do not let it negatively affect my perception or my mindset, taking away from the reality at the same time that it is. It's like truths and illusions. You might thrive in the illusion, but that's until you find your truths. So the moment that you find your truth, you've freed yourself from the illusion. So it's the same. The more that we gain truth, the more that we know who we are destroying the illusion around us. I even believe that at some point there will be a collective DMT release, and then it will strip away all this illusory world. How you perceive that is all on your own, but for me, I just think that through our minds, everything is changing, and there's a reality, a dimension that is a higher vibration, and the more that we choose to step into it, we start to see it into being. If you look at the word imagination, right? Imagining a new reality. Magi, nation. We are a nation of magi. Magi, nation. So through I am imagining my nation, my reality, my world. And it is in the same way that we are all magi's imagining our nation, our reality, our world. So all of us collectively together, the world soul, we're manifesting the world soul. We're manifesting our reality, all individually, but as well together. I believe that the way new species will come into fruition and new plants. Again, these are just higher concepts. Is that at some point, and I think the Fifth Element portrayed this in the movie, or I think it was called that Fifth. Yeah. But is that at some point these new animals, new plants will come into being because all of us will see it. Will be on such a vibration that it will actually start to come into this reality, because that's how real the imagination is. That if we imagine it, it can be real. At that point, it's the same. A master alchemist can imagine something, see it in his hand, and then it bring it to fruition. I mean, like a true master. They talk about Lord Thoth can incarnate at will. It's literally the same principle as manifesting and creating something from nothing. It's all from your mind. Your mind is so powerful that that we allow illusions to be created. But if you deprogram those illusions from your mind, if you decondition yourself from those illusions, this is when you start to create your reality. Okay, so going back into reincarnation, incarnating. You incarnated as the God that you are, as the soul, the fragment of source, to take upon your own persona and this body and embody and go into a body and embody it. So why do we do this? We do this because we create our own reality. We come here actually to have fun. This is a game. It's an illusion, it's a simulation. And the more that you cut through of your own karma, of the things that you've just done in the past, the negative energy that you've collected, you start to transmute that. You start to understand who you are. You love yourself. This is when you start to uncover your true path, your purpose, your will, your, as what some would say, your destiny. And that as you start to uncover your true will, your path, your purpose, your destiny, it's about following that. It's about following it so that you can fulfill your purpose, fulfill your destiny and your true will. The more that you do to unlock your true will, to unlock your destiny and unlock who you are, this is how you know that you're raising your vibration, that you're gaining energy. People talk all the time endlessly in fucking like, you know, white light, the white lighter community, and like manifestation and shit like that, about um raising your vibration and all this shit, right? But the thing is, the highest way that you can raise your vibration is following your path, doing the things that you're meant to do and that you know you need to do, and doing them. And this will raise your vibration. What is the symbolism of raising vibration? What do we gain from that, from following this? Well, we start to magnetize our reality to ourself. So the more that we embrace our true self, our true nature, our true path and will, our true will, this starts to magnetize more things to us. I believe it might not be the only thing, but a part of my purpose and my destiny is to play music, is to play guitar. So I make sure to do it every day. As well, I have a video I'll be releasing on the compound effect as well in magic. So, I talk about guitar, and just doing things every day and how that leads to a greater life and you fulfilling your purpose. For me playing guitar every day, for me following my path, my purpose, or a part of it, right, as well making these videos, another part of my true will, my path and purpose. I leave them behind as a symbolism of myself, what I've achieved, what I've accomplished, and I'm putting it out there, the things that I know. It's like a video book, a video diary of everything that I've done, or just the things that I'm trying to express and get to you guys. But by sharing it, by making music, by doing all these things, I'm putting time and effort into my will, my true will, my path and my purpose. When I play guitar, I literally feel it. I feel it in my face, I feel it in my nerves, I feel everything down to my core. Like it destroys illusions. Just music truly tames the beast, calms the beast. And that's the ego. So that's another thing why I want to make music. I want to make music, I make metal that destroys the ego. I love metal and death metal, and that's actually what my band is. It's a kind of like metal or death metal post-hardcore, where it's a revolution band. It's And I won't say the name, but you know, later when we start to release stuff, that's when it'll be more dope. But right now it's just a vision and then some songs and instruments. But that's also, if you look at bands, that's them following their true will. That's them following their purpose. And that's the big picture. It's about seeing your big picture, right? I talked about my big picture. Making these videos will lead to things in the future, such as connections, podcasts. I'm helping people out. I'm helping them to learn their greatest version, and I'm doing this for free. And I really do give a lot of gems, knowledge, and wisdom that you guys will. Honestly, think these videos will be dissected for years to come. There's people like Bobby Hemmett that came before me as occult lecturers and speakers that His stuff was like in the 80s, or like even like, yeah, pretty much in the 80s. And I was watching it in 2017, around then, and like 2018. And which shows that like truth will always carry. It will always be there, and it will evolve, just like Jimi Hendrix's music. It's even 60 years later, no one's made better music because he was so good at his craft. He mastered it. He channeled down timeless music, timeless pieces. And it's the same with us as we fulfill our path and our journey. What we're trying to do is leave a legacy that's timeless. This is why we become our greatest version. This is why we choose to master ourselves, so that we can push ourselves forward and manifest the big goal, the big purpose. What is your big goal? What is all of this life leading to? Where is it guiding you to? What do you imagine? What do you see yourself as? When you were in high school and you were getting visions of what you could be, what that wasn't a fucking doctor or a lawyer, whatever the fuck they're pushing on you. What actually was it? What was it? For me, I saw myself on stage singing, doing music. Did I do music at the time? Did I do guitar? No. I had friends that did. I never said a word. I mean, I said to them, hey, if you want me to write your lyrics, I'll help you guys out. I really badly wanted to write lyrics. I also wanted to sing. At my heart, I wanted to sing. I'm a singer, I'm a vocalist, as well as I do guitar, and I mix and master, I produce, I do everything, honestly. Um, and that's because I'm taking advantage of, in those times, like I even got a guitar. I didn't know how to play. It hurt my fingers. I was small, I was weak. But over time, as I followed my goal, my vision, I continued to put effort into it. I continued to compound my life. And again, I have a video on that compound effect. Go watch it. And as I started to compound my life, little by little, that's how I was able to create and see the big picture, see the vision, and start to draw it in and manifest it. But the way that I manifested it was through, not through goals, right? But I set goals. So you have the big picture, see your big picture, see the goals. So to fulfill my big picture, if I want to, I don't know, be in a really good band, right? If I want to, or I want to be a really a really known author or a really known occultist, right? From what I do. It's about having that big picture, that vision. I'm going to be an author, I'm going to be a writer, right? And then what you do is you have goals. So the big picture is what it can get you. What it can get you, what you can achieve from it, right? It's you in your fucking, if you desire, in your mansion, right, with a nice car, your lady, or if you a lady or dude, and you guys have the most beautiful manifested life that you desire to create, right? Or you're by yourself, you a playa and stuff like that. What is the life that you are seeing? What is the life that you desire to bring to fruition? Don't just focus on the job or what you have to do, right? But focus on what you'll do, the luxuries of it, flying, this and that, going and seeing new sights, beautiful women, right? Getting to do what you love every day. You're free. You're out the matrix, right? And then it's about setting the goals. So for me, I want to be an author, right? That's a pretty hefty goal. That's a good goal. Do I want to be signed or have a publishing right, be somewhere, or do I want to do it myself? Right? So what's my goal? So let's just go with the publishing route, just as a mental exercise. So that's my goal. I'm gonna make a really good book and then give it um to my publisher, and then they release it, and then we see what happens from there. The way that you can achieve that goal, the true thing that matters and at the core of all of this is your routines. Is your routines and the exercises that you do every day to achieve your goal. Don't just say you're a writer. Don't just say, "Oh, I'm an occultist." Everyone's an occultist. What does occult mean? Secret. We all have secrets. We all have secrets within, right? So Don't just say that you're anything. I knew people that said, I'm a rapper, but I never heard you rap. I'm a rapper. I never say the fucking word I'm a rap. I never say that. Like, when people truly want to ask what my music is or this or that, yeah, yeah, I rap here, want to listen to some songs. But when it's just out of ego, it doesn't matter. If you're just telling yourself I am this, like, yeah, you are that, but you're just feeding your ego. So I always look at what someone more is not the people that talk about it, but do it. Do it every day. Routine. Just like talked about earlier. Guitar. I got to do this shit every day. It's not just magic. Okay, it is magic sometimes. I got to admit some channelings, but it's about doing it every day. It's about and this is my wand. It's about doing it every day and practicing it. No matter what you're doing, even if it's meditation. I hate when people say, "Oh, meditation didn't work for me." Did you do it every day for a month and see if it would work? No, that sounds stupid. Like, that doesn't get anything. Yeah, you're right. You are completely right. So, it's about putting in the routine, the effort, setting goals and exercises for yourself so that or setting routines and implementing routines and exercises into your day so that you can have a better foundation for what you're trying to create over time. So again, with the writing, right? What you're trying to do is just write every day. Write every moment that you feel the need to. Better yourself at writing. What else do you need to do? You also need to read. Reading a lot. These two things will help compound you so much further in your studies because if you're writing, like not even if you're trying to be a writer, but if you're just writing and journaling every day, then that writing, that journaling, you're doing something. Then you're reading, right? You can apply that to yourself. Write about yourself. Write about what you like, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to manifest. And then as you write that down, now read about the things you desire to manifest. You're now growing at a faster rate, at a faster velocity because you have the big picture, you have your goals. Now it's just implementing the routines and exercises every day to achieve that goal. So if you want to become a successful occultist, right? What do you need to do? Meditate. You need to breathe. You need to do ritual, work with your deities, manifest something from within, work with them and path work and bring something into this reality, right? And do that every day. Why is a path working? Path workings are never one moment, one day. They're always like, 3 days, 5 days, a week, a month, 3 months, right? Because it takes time and energy to cultivate and bring that to fruition. So when you follow, you have the big picture as above, so below, big picture, goals, routine, routine and exercises, implementing them. Then you now have you have a structure. You have the three things that you need to focus on every day, and from focusing on that and accomplishing little by little the things that you need to do and doing your routines every day, you've now grown yourself and you're now manifesting and drawing in the big picture of the reality you desire. And every day when you follow that and you imagine that, you use your visualization and your imagination to bring this into reality, it compounds and brings you further. So focus on those three things: big picture, goals, routine. No matter what it is, apply it to everything. Everything is 20% mechanics, 80% psychology. So everything is in the mind. Mind is the all, the universe is mental. With that, guys, have a beautiful day. Cool cat out. I've served you well.